All right, good evening from St. Peter's Recplex North Rink tonight for this 8:15 start against the Cincinnati Cyclones. Carshield's wearing their white tonight. Cincinnati will be in black. Cincinnati played the Blues earlier today and lost 4-3. So should be a good game tonight. You're stuck with me tonight. Chris Schultz is on assignment. Should be back tomorrow for the game. Coaches giving their last minute pep talks. Carshield's lining up, ready to go. Out comes Cincinnati. And we're set for some Saturday night hockey. Stanley, Berryman, Shiloh, Blaine, and Pickering to start. Cincinnati was missing two defensemen, so now they come on. And we are ready to go. Face off one back to Carshield zone. Pickering picks it up, sends a pass over to Blaine. Blaine looks cross ice, off the board. Stanley after it, intercepted by Cincinnati. Pickering stands his guy up, and now the puck just gets dumped into Carshield zone. Blaine reverses back to Berryman. Berryman chips off the boards up to Stanley. Stanley struggling to get the puck out, held in by Cincinnati. Now Stanley there, chips off the glass and goes for it to race down into Cincinnati's zone. Stanley puts his guy in the boards. Shiloh tries to pick that puck up and unable to do so. Now Cincinnati tries to clear, kept in by Shiloh, and Shiloh gets back in on the forecheck. Cincinnati clears a long pass up the ice off the boards, now dumps in, goes for a change. Lacoste goes back and picks the puck up behind his own net, stops, sends a pass out to Kaiser. Kaiser passes center to Barth. Barth sidesteps the player, goes in onside, takes it down in the corner. Kaiser now has it on the half boards. Now Springer, puck down into the corner in the skates between a couple players. Springer comes away with it, gets the puck out to the D, rolls on Givens, and Carshield going to go to the power play early as Caleb skates off and Cincinnati gets a penalty for closing his hand on the puck. Odd call in the defensive zone in the corner. Normally you see that call right in front of the net, not in the corner. So on to the power play. Pitcher, Flogger, Schultz, Given over to Lacoste. Lacoste down to Cooper Schultz. Schultz can't hang on to that. Now he gets it back. He tries to reverse it. And puck gets past Lacoste. And a goal. That's a shorthanded goal for Cincinnati as the puck bounced over Lacoste's stick at the blue line and ends up for a breakaway against. Pitcher, Flogger, Schultz stay on. Blaine and Pickering jump on as defensemen. Schultz controls off the faceoff. Pickering over to Flogger. Flogger gets the blue line. Flogger sends a pass over to Pickering. Pickering takes it down low. Pickering looking. Pass out to Blaine on the point. Blaine throws it back down looking for Schultz. A little too far, but Pitcher is there to pick it up. Pitcher with it. Cross ice pass. Shot fluttering off the stick of Pickering. Pitcher back below goal line. Now Schultz comes in and helps out. Pitcher now cycles back down low to Schultz. Schultz still with the puck. Centering pass knocked away. Puck loose still, right outside of the crease. Flogger gets over to it in the corner. Now Schultz tries to walk it in, gets it taken away. Now it's a bouncing puck, and good keep in by Pickering. Pickering gets tripped, no call, and the puck's going to get thrown out. Blaine's going to go down and pick it up in his own zone. Sends a pass over to Pickering. Pickering going to skate through the neutral zone. Goes wide, gets hooked, no call. Pitcher below the net. Pitcher still with the puck. Pitcher over to Barth. Barth centering pass, no one home. Pickering takes it down, gets tripped again. No call. Pitcher shot deflected. Now cleared down the ice. That should go for an icing, and it does. So 7 seconds left on the power play. No shots so far on the power play. Well, no shots for. We did have a shot against. Barth goes in to take the face-off, along with JR and Miller. Sorry, couldn't tell who that was on that far side. Miller, Ridgway, and Rouse on D. Puck down in the corner. Now Cincinnati looks to break out. Cincinnati chips off the boards. Ridgway picks that up, throws it back up into the neutral zone. Now Miller picks it up. Miller gets a road off the puck. Miller in on the forecheck. Cincinnati turns in their own zone. Good stick lift by Miller, and he throws it right towards the goal, and the goalie's going to cover for an offensive zone faceoff. .12:08 left in this first period. 1-0 Cincinnati on a shorthanded goal. Lacoste, Gibbons jump over the boards. Barth tries to take a shot, gets his stick lifted right at the last minute. Pass out to Gibbons on the point. Gibbons just backhands it right back into the slot. Miller back in after it, cycles down low to JR. JR can't get that. Barth goes for the body behind the net. JR passes. Oh, JR centered it to Barth. Barth got a couple good chances right in front. Goalie could not cover that until the second or third attempt, and now they were able to. Another offensive zone faceoff. Ref throws Berryman out of the circle. Pennington's going to go in and take the draw. Pennington wins the draw over to Berryman. Berryman fights for it on the half boards. Berryman still with it. Now puck iced, no icing. It's actually on goal, so no call there. Gibbons goes behind the net. Passes up to Pennington. Pennington over to Berryman. Berryman's going to skate. Gives it up to Brock. Brock has the edge. Oh, Brock had the edge. Lost the puck, but Berryman was right there on the doorstep. Shot, and it shot wide, and Cincinnati ices the puck. So good scoring chance there for Carshield. Berryman just shot wide of a wide empty net. Wide open net. Stanley stays on with Berryman and Pennington. Schrader and Pickering on at D. Face off one back to Pickering. Pickering puts a quick shot towards the net, blocked. Stanley goes into the corner. Now Pennington back behind the net. Now Stanley's going to get over there, and puck thrown towards the blue line, kept in by Blaine and Berryman. Now intercepted in the neutral zone by Pickering. Pickering chips off the boards high. Cincinnati able to clear the zone. Kaiser picks that puck up, gets pushed off the puck against the boards. Now Noah goes in for a hit, takes the puck away. Carshield has control of the puck in the zone. Oh, Now Cincinnati just throws it down the ice again, and that goes for another icing. Defensive change, actually, whole line change now. You got Kaiser, Barth, Springer. Referee blows that drop dead. Tells the players to stay out of the circle. Rouse and Ridgway on at D. Cincinnati takes it around their own net. Chips off the glass. Held in by Ridgway with his feet. Good. Barth in the slot. Barth back to Ridgway. Ridgway. Oh, fans on a shot, but now Cincinnati comes in. Shot saved by Caleb. Hudson's in goal tonight starting. Shot across the crease. Never touched anybody. Kaiser puts pressure on his guy. Now Cincinnati bump pass. Shot towards the net. And saved by Caleb. As Caleb makes a couple saves right in front of the net. D-zone face-off here. As face-off won back by Cincinnati. Cincinnati throws it right back down low. Pitcher down low. Rouse takes the body. Pitcher picks the puck up behind his own net. Chips it up high over to Ridgway. Ridgway up to Springer. Schultz up to Flogger. Flogger races for that. Can't get there before the icing call. 9:30 left here in this first period. Pitcher takes the face-off. Wins it to himself. Now Cincinnati throws it back behind the net. No Carshield player there. Cincinnati gets there first. Cincinnati defenseman walks the blue line. Back out to the point again. Cincinnati shot gets through and deflected wide. Another shot from the point coming up. Passes D to D. Another shot across the ice into the corner. Pitcher. Good block by Flogger. And Schultz in on the forecheck. Now Flogger gets that puck, throws it right back down to Schultz in the corner. Schultz tries to center it, gets hit by a stick. Now Pitcher walks in. Oh, looking for a tip right in front. Flogger just missed that. Now the puck goes into the other corner. Flogger down low. Flogger, now Cincinnati. Cincinnati just ices it again. That's Cincinnati's, I would say, fifth icing so far in this first period alone. So it must be a game plan. As soon as they get in trouble in the defensive zone, they ice that puck. Miller onto the faceoff with Kaiser and JR. Pickering puts a shot towards the goal, gloved by the goalie. And we'll do it again. Again, face-off. Ref blew it dead again as two players, one for each team, were in the circle. Chip high off the glass. Kaiser with it into the corner. Now he loses it, and Cincinnati's going to get that puck and skate up the gut. Cincinnati takes it right through the neutral zone. Good chip by, and they're going to call that an offsides. They're going to call that offsides, and they're going to have a face-off right outside the Carshield blue line. Cincinnati wins the face-off back to their D. Cross ice pass. Miller picks that up in the neutral zone. He's going to turn north. Gets smothered by two players. Now Pickering pinches in. Pickering right back down to Miller. Miller to JR. JR to Kaiser. Kaiser gets cross-checked into the back. Pickering throws it over to Miller. Miller back down low to Kaiser again. Kaiser sidesteps a hit. Kaiser with the puck against the half board. Still with it. Kaiser loses that puck and it comes out of the zone. Blaine has it in the neutral zone. Makes a move. Sidesteps. Gets it up to JR. JR is going to take it in. JR takes it. Shot over the net. JR now tries to chip it off the goalie. Miller cleans up the rebound and puts it past the goalie to tie it up. 1-1. 7:13 left here in this first period. 1-1 as JR tried to put a shot off the goalie. It was blocked right in front, and Miller was able to pick it up and put it in. Good stick by Ridgway, able to prevent that shot on a partial breakaway. Riles throws his guy down into the corner. Puck still down. Shot, goal. And Cincinnati is able to take the lead back off of a weird shot. It hit off of one of our players right in front. It was going wide and hit, looked like off of the player's chest and right into the back side of the goal. So Cincinnati takes a 2-1 lead here with 6:42 left in this first. Springer takes a hit to make a play, gets it into the zone. Now Cincinnati breaks it out. Cincinnati chips it past Riles. Riles is able to recover and tries to throw it up to Kaiser. Now puck comes out. Cincinnati regroups. D-to-D pass. Cincinnati has it in their own zone. Now another D-to-D pass all the way into the corner. Good stick by Kaiser as he's able to get on that forecheck. Long stretch pass out of the zone. Riles picks that up in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass over to Kaiser from Ridgway. Chipped in. Cincinnati able to beat us there, and now they go behind their own net and send the breakout pass. Center coming through. Oh, overskates the puck a little bit. Shot, long shot from outside the blue line on goal. Saved by Caleb and goes to the corner. Springer is going to pick that up. Now cross ice pass over to Kaiser. Kaiser takes it through a guy, gets pushed off the puck though, and puck just comes out. Givens regroups to Lacoste. Lacoste chips off the glass, trying to hit Schultz. Schultz finishes his check against the guy, though, and Cincinnati goes the other way. Good play by Givens. Stopped that puck with a stick. Now a good pass up to Schultz. He's got Flogger driving the net. Oh, good little pass, good little tip from Schultz to Flogger. And puck goes on goal into the midsection of the goalie. So the ref's having a conversation about something with the coaches, at least the Carshield coaches. I'm not sure what's being said. Face off one by Cincinnati. They chip the puck out. Lacoste able to hold it off. It's offsides. Oh, now it came back out. Good shot, looking for a tip wide, and that was a design play to look for a tip. That puck was way off. Shot right from the slot. Shot wide. Cincinnati. Kick saved by Caleb. And Carshield's going to go for a line change as the puck is going to stay in the zone due to the net coming off its moorings while the puck was still in the zone. Blaine. Shot blocked by Springer. Springer takes off. Chip off the board. Springer fighting to get there. Oh, just too far for Springer as the puck crossed over the end line before he was able to get there. So we will go back for a defensive zone faceoff again. Miller, JR, Springer, the forwards, Pickering, Schrader as the D. Faceoff one, back into the corner. Blaine takes his guy into the boards. Now puck goes around the net. Looking. Blaine chips the puck off the boards over to Miller. Miller. Cincinnati beats us to it, though. Shot. Now Pickering's going to pick it up, and he's going to go for a skate. Now he passes it up to Springer. Got Miller driving as well. Puck goes into the zone. Miller gets there first. Miller takes the puck, cycles back to Springer. Springer looking. Springer reverses. Back over to JR. JR. Blaine in there. Everybody in there. And we got a ton of people all inside. One of our players got cross-checked into the goal, and then that sent so get offsetting minors out of that with 3:35 left in this period. Blaine goes into the box for Carshield. Berryman to the draw. Rouse steps up. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Ridgway's going to have to race for it. He's got too hard on him. Ridgway gets the back of the net. Puck rolls off his stick, though. Shot from the top of the circle is gloved down by Caleb. Long shot from the point, saved by Caleb. Caleb kicks his leg out to get that rebound out. Long shot again from the boards. Cincinnati controlling. Now, puck comes out towards the blue line. Stanley gets it out. Cincinnati picks it up in the neutral zone, regroups back into their defensive zone. Stretch pass. Now Cincinnati just puts it in deep. Going to go behind the goal. Ridgway's going to go back and pick it up. Ridgway can't handle that puck cleanly, though, and the puck comes out now. Cleaned up by Berryman. Pennington, now Ridgway. Ridgway's just going to flip it towards the blue line. Gets kept in, but now shot out by Pennington. Pennington in on the forecheck. Carshield goes for a line change. Lacoste comes on. Lacoste picks the puck up down at the goal line. Over to Givens. Givens passes up to Springer. Springer over to Kaiser. Kaiser chips it around a player. Gets pushed off the puck. Now Barth comes in and puts his guy in the board. Springer cycles the puck down low. Kaiser on the puck down below. Now Kaiser gets the puck, gets the stick slashed out of his hands, and Carshield will go to the power play for a slash. So Barth is going to be on as a center with Springer, Kaiser, Givens, and Lacasse. Puck one back to Kaiser. Kaiser over to Givens. Givens walks, spins, sends a pass over to Ben. Ben shot, save, deflected out front, and cleared into the stands by Cincinnati. So that will be an offensive zone faceoff again. Minute 36 left in this period. Minute 48 left on the power play. Givens in on the faceoff. Faceoff won back by Cincinnati. Cincinnati off the glass and tried to get out, but kept in. Barth, puck rolls on Barth. Now Barth cycles back down low to Springer. Springer on the half boards, stays with it. Springer looking. Oh, goes for a jam as the goalie stopped it without knowing it. Now the puck comes out of the zone. Givens, cross-ice pass over to Barth. Barth going to take that in. Barth tries to push it around. The guy gets caught in the guy's feet, but Barth gets it back. Now out to Lacasse. Lacasse over to Barth. Barth shot. Puck comes back out to Barth. Barth over to Lacasse. Lacasse shot wide of the goal. Givens down to Springer. Springer back to Givens. Givens back to Springer. Springer walks in and puts it right into the goalie's pads. Really no shot. .54 seconds left. The offsetting minors are done, so Blaine is out of the box. So Pickering and Blaine come on defense. Pitcher, Schultz, and Flogger in on forward. Puck comes back to Pickering. Pickering over to Blaine. Blaine walks through. Shot. Deflected. Still loose. Blaine's going to pinch in. Chips it off the glass and keeps the puck down low. Takes it down low. Gets the puck stick lifted. Pitcher out to Schultz. Schultz skates in. Shot. Maybe deflected wide. Puck out to Blaine on the point. Blaine. Puck deflects up high off a stick and out of the zone. Blaine over to Schultz. Schultz sent it back and it ended up off the. And that will do it after one. So after one, Cincinnati up 2-1. Carshield will have 11 seconds left on the power play when we get back. All right, here goes. Start at 2. 16 minutes on the clock. 11 seconds left on the power play. Miller, Ferryman, and JR. Puck one back to Pickering. Pickering's going to go for a skate. He's going to take it right towards the net. Cuts in. Shot by JR and smothered by the goalie. 3 seconds. So let's see if the Carshield can get set up on the power play. He is going to have to. They will have a guy coming out of the box within 3 seconds. So if they don't gain possession, they will have to send some player back. Ferryman comes in to take the face-off. Face-off tied up. Nobody really controlled it. Now Cincinnati gets it, and they're going to send a pass out into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass, held up by Miller to no offsides. Puck comes back to Pickering. Pickering takes a shot into the belly of the goalie. So back to 5-on-5. Puck, one back to Blaine. Blaine shot towards the net, wide. 2 players there. Puck kept in on by Blaine. Blaine's going to take it down into the corner. Stops. Got 3 players out on him. Chips it off the glass. Gets intercepted and goes down. And Blaine's going to go back to the box for a second time tonight on a slash. So didn't see that one, but Cincinnati takes it in, goes wide, tries to set up on the power play, out to the point, walks the blue line, back out to the point, into the skates, now down low into the corners. Rowell's on that, his guy, tries to push him out. Now, Slock step to slot, shot. Cincinnati over on the half boards, controls. Centering pass, nobody there. Now pitcher's going to pick that up with Flogger and push that out. Pitcher's going to go in after it, though. Pitcher's going to take it down all by himself. Cuts towards the net. Shot almost goes in. I don't know how that puck stayed out as pitcher drove the net. And the puck just rolled right against the blue line, never crossing. Now the puck's tied up in the corner. Pitcher down there low with 3 of their guys. Good kill by Carshield here. Good kill by pitcher. Now Ben keeps that puck in, takes it down towards the corner, takes a hit, rolls off of it. Cincinnati, slams it off the end boards. It bounces right out in front, and I believe Schultz put it right back into the goalie. 42 seconds left on the minor penalty for Carshield. Offensive zone faceoff. Let's see if we can't keep it down in that zone and kill this penalty off. Faceoff won by Cincinnati. Springer gets there first, though. Springer just takes the puck into the corner and tries to tie it up. Does another good job of sidestepping as he's just going to tie that puck up against the end boards. Puck bounces loose now. 28 seconds left now. Cincinnati cuts to the center. Good stick by Springer. Pushes it off the... Oh, and they're going to get Givens for a hit from behind. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for 13 seconds. 13 seconds of 5-on-3 hockey. Cincinnati. Oh, and they called a misconduct on Gibbons, so that's a 2 and a 10. So Michael will be sitting for 10 minutes. Springer to the dot, wins the faceoff. Actually loses the faceoff because nobody was over there. Now Cincinnati sets up down low in the corner. 7 seconds left. Pass back below the goal line. Out to the point. Bobbles it. Now 5-on-4. 2 seconds. I guess we're calling matching penalties again. And it will remain 5-on-4. Yeah, so they were offsetting penalties, so we're going to stay 5-on-4 here. Don't Springers. Fans on both sides unhappy with the reffing so far just because it's been so inconsistent. Minute 39 left on the power play for Cincinnati. Cincinnati wins the draw out to the point, out on the blue line, back down low. Good stick by Berryman. Shot saved by Caleb. Miller comes on to take the draw. Miller wins it back over to Pickering. Pickering just takes the puck into the corner and tries to tie it up. Pickering gets hooked, pushes his guy against the wall, and still ties it up. Now the puck comes loose out to the blue line. Defenseman walks. Looking for a play out on the blue line. Now circles down to the half wall, down below the goal line. Puck comes out in the middle, saved by Caleb. Miller is going to pick that up and skate it out of the zone. Miller goes through. Defenseman falls down as he trips over his own feet. And now Miller just takes it into the corner and is going to kill off the last couple seconds of this penalty. Cincinnati comes through around the net. Good poke check by Pennington. Miller gets hooked. No call. Miller falls on a player as the player went for a hit and missed him. Now Cincinnati comes through. Shot blocked. Ridgway puts his guy into the boards. Good stick by Lacasse. Puck goes down below the net. 19 seconds left. Ridgway clears after Caleb made a save off the pipe. Another defenseman falls down. And we got a 2-on-1 coming out of that. Pennington slides over to Miller. Oh, what a save by the goalie as I didn't see anything there. Nope. And got Cincinnati fans chirping us right now. 5-on-5 hockey. 11:16 left here in this second period. Rouse over to Pickering. Pickering's going to go for a skate. Pickering gets collapsed on in the middle. Pickering gets the puck back, though. Looking on the half boards. Down low to Pitcher. Pitcher out to Rouse. Rouse walks, waits, shot, wide of the goal. Cincinnati plays it off the boards. Now chips it into the neutral zone. Pickering regroups over to Rouse. Rouse going to pick that up, get the blue line or the red line, and now gets it up to Schultz, and Schultz puts it in. Puck goes around the boards. Flogger cuts that off. Flogger right on the half boards, walks toward the center. Shot over the goal. Rouse, slap shot, glove saved by the goalie. Merriman wins the faceoff. Back to Lacoste. Lacoste throws it right back down in the corner. Stanley over to Pennington. Pennington over to Pennington with it below the goal line. Out to Ridgway. Ridgway walks over to Lacoste. Lacoste looks back down low to Stanley. Stanley with the puck in the corner. Stanley with it, working back towards the blue line, over to Berryman. Berryman sidesteps somebody, goes in, shot, blocked by a stick. Now Berryman puts his guy in the boards. Berryman comes away with the puck again. Pushed off of it now as Cincinnati comes in, pushes it through a defenseman, and Caleb makes the cover as the puck slid right into the goalie. .9:31 left here in the second period. Second period's moving pretty slow due to penalties. Shot blocked. Louis gets over into the corner, pushes his guy against the wall. Now the puck lands on the back of the net, and that will be an offensive or a defensive zone faceoff as Caleb just reaches his hand back and covers it. Puck down into the corner. Rouse plays it over to Kaiser. Kaiser turns on it, unable to get it. Now puck goes down into the corner. Blaine ties his guy up into the corner or on the end boards. Cycled back down low. Now out to the point. Good job by Springer. Saved by Caleb. Carshield all out of whack right now, just trying to get the defensive zone. Blaine's going to pick that up in the neutral zone and is going to skate it around. Blaine passed over to Kaiser, drove the net, looked to get the puck back, and puck came out. Ridgway picks that puck up. Fans on it. Now sends a pass out. Oh, puck. Everybody's skating over the puck right now. Ridgway sends a pass, hits off a skate, no icing. Kaiser's going to get there first. As the goalie played it right into the corner. Pickering comes off the bench, puts a shot towards the net, saved by the goalie. Kaiser right in the corner again, looking, tries to cycle it down low to Springer. Can't get it there, though, and now Pickering's going to pick it up in the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass over to Barth. Barth's going to take it in, takes it wide. Barth draws a penalty. Caleb! Caleb! Carshield controls out to Miller. Miller to Barth. Barth shot over the net. Pickering picks that up. Over to Ridgway. Ridgway puck bounced off his stick. Now Barth goes right towards the net. Back. Ridgway back towards, and that puck is finally touched by Cincinnati. And Carshield will go to the power play with 7:16 left here in this second period. It's a double minor. Four-minute power play here for Carshield as their player got a double minor. So Carshield looking to even this game up right now as Cincinnati has 4 minutes shorthanded. Puck bounces in the neutral zone. Blaine's going to pick it up. Blaine's going to go for a skate. Reverses back down. Now Blaine's going to go back. Sends a pass over to Berryman. Bounces off his stick, though. Puck comes out. Berryman's going to take it right back through. Shot. Goal. And just like that, 2-2 with another 2-minute power play on the board. I didn't see it. I did not see what it was. A double minor rough is what it was. I did not see the penalty. So 2-2, 6:37 left. 2 minutes. Power play still left on the clock. Good play by Noah just to beat his guy. Now pitcher goes in, tries to beat him. Now plays it around his player. Plays. Good big hit right on the end boards. Lacasse walks over to Schultz. Schultz kept in by Lacasse. Lacasse makes the move, gets it over to Schultz again. Looks for the bumper in the center. Flogger got a piece of it, just not on goal. Lacasse into the skates of Schultz, though, and Schultz wasn't able to get a good shot off, and now Cincinnati is able to clear that puck all the way down the ice. Lacasse stops on it in the defensive zone. Going to walk through, plays it up to Schultz. Schultz never saw it. Schultz is still able to get control and get it into the zone. Passes cross ice over to Lacasse. Lacasse looks for yeah! Lacasse just puts a lazy shot on goal. Pitcher is there for the rebound and knocks it in, and Carshield takes over 3-2. $5:43 left here in this second period. Carshield up 3-2. See if the boys can't get their heads on right there and put their foot down. Both goals were self-inflicted. I'm going to say one goal was self-inflicted. The other one was just a bad bounce against us as one of them went off actually ended up going off the butt of one of our players and in our net. So face-off one, Pennington able to get that puck deep. Pickering picks it up in the neutral zone. Is going to go for a skate. Pickering takes it wide, sets up, passes, looking, shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Face off won by Cincinnati, but Carshield able to keep that in. Now the puck's played all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing. Face off one. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Just with his toe right at the last minute. Kept in by Carshield. Thrown down below the goal line. Bounced. Good forecheck by Pennington. Now Cincinnati able to control and chips it off the boards and out. But Ridgway is able to knock that down in the neutral zone. And Carshield's able to regain control. Berryman's got people draped all over him, but he still skates right through everybody. Cincinnati. And they're going to call a penalty on Ben for that. And they're going to call a penalty on Ben for that. Guess a cross check is what they were calling him. But I'm looking at the replay now.
There we go.
Not a cross check. Maybe a hold. But anyway, either way, Carshield has a 2-minute penalty to kill off. 4:36 left here in this second period. Face off one back. Straight between Cincinnati's two defensemen. Cincinnati regroups in their own zone, D to D. Now pass up to the middle. Blaine's going to pick that up, sends it over to Ridgway. Ridgway falls down. Barth able to come back and pick that, and now clears it down the ice, and that's going to be no icing. Did not make it. Good stick by Barth as he knocks it off the player's stick, and again, able to hold it out of the zone. Now puck comes in, goes into the corner. Blaine pushes his guy into the corner, ties him up. Now cross-ice pass knocked away by Barth. Barth's going to just chip it up the boards, out of the zone, and no. Good save by Caleb as Riles got on from a line change late, and Caleb covers right in front, and 45 seconds left on this power play for Cincinnati. Good block by Flogger. Pickering throws it up the boards, not out. Puck down into the half boards. Flogger and Pickering still there. Now the puck goes below the goal line. Puck cleared out, down the ice. Not far enough for icing. 14 seconds left on this penalty. Here comes Cincinnati with speed through the neutral zone. Gets the red line. Able to skate through. Hudson with 2 saves, and the penalty is expired. Carshield waiting for Mike Givens to get out of the box as he had a 2 and a 10. Should be fairly soon, as it's a 10-minute penalty after a stoppage. Face-off won by Cincinnati. Nobody right in front. And another player down on the ice. Face-off to the right of Caleb. Face-off won by Cincinnati. Good way to shot saved by Caleb. Long shot, blocker to the corner. Ridgeway. Huh. Player tries the Michigan. Now Cincinnati sends a pass out of their own zone all the way down. Minute 41 left here in this. Nice block by JR. Puck comes out. Coop's got it. Coop's going to take it into the zone. Shot towards the goal. Goalie gloves it, and ref blew it dead before. Goalie was able to drop it. He was trying to get it out of his glove fast enough. So, pitcher on the dot for the faceoff. Pickering and Schrader back on D. Now Cincinnati wins that faceoff. They're going to come out of the zone. Pickering pushes his guy against the boards. This is just a clean, hard hit. Cincinnati fans want a call, but there was really nothing. .54 seconds left. Another block by Flogger. Flogger eats pucks like crazy. Now Flogger waiting. Cross-ice pass to Pickering. Pickering shot saved by the goalie. Pickering out to look. Oh, Flogger puts a one-timer. Carshield putting some pressure on here as the energy's picked up after Flogger ends up blocking some shots. Now Carshield keeps the puck in again. 22 seconds left here in this second period. Pitcher puts his guy into the boards. Cooper centers it. Nobody there. Flogger strips the puck out to pitch off the side of the net. Flogger cycles down low below the net. 4 seconds left here. Tries to hit Mike. Kind of bounces right off of him, and that's going to do it for the second period. So after 3-2, Carshield. Carshield wins the faceoff over to Kaiser. Kaiser pushes it through the legs of a defenseman and down into the corner. Kaiser gets pushed against the end boards, drops his stick, but Barth's there to pick the puck up. Barth out to Givens. Givens shot towards the net, blocked in front. Springer able to get that puck back. Oh, a lot of lifted sticks right in the center, and now the puck comes out of the zone. No icing. Lacasse is going to have to go pick it up. Lacasse picks it up, takes a hit, gets it over to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to cycle below the net, but unable to do so. Good heads-up play by Caleb. Now Barth over in the corner. Lacasse over in the corner. Kaiser right there. Puck still tied up. Two Cincinnati players. Oh, and Carshield is going to go to the penalty kill again for an interference on, looks like, Barth. Penalties killing us tonight. Interference is the call. Coach Brandon having words with the ref, which is very unusual for him. He is a mild-mannered person. Pitcher chips that puck. Cincinnati looking. Good stick by Pickering. Takes the puck into the corner with two guys. Now Cincinnati comes away with it. Cincinnati looking, still with it. Now on the half boards, out to the point. Pitcher. Now only play is to throw it down low. Puck hits the Dashers. Out to the point again. Got Flogger out there watching. Now puck down low into the corner. Back out to the half boards. Looking for the bumper. Good play by Blaine as he gets a stick on it, and then Flogger's able to get a chip and off the boards and down, but that's far for icing. 49 seconds killed off on that power play. On comes Rouse, Ridgway, Springer, and Schultz. Cincinnati controls the draw. Out to the point. Blue line walk, D to D pass. Schultz squares up. Caleb makes the save, and it bounces off of Ridgway and on top of the net. That would have been the second goal off of Ridgway when he wasn't even looking that direction. Face off won by Carshield this time. Rouse goes to his knees, tries to tie it up. Now Cincinnati takes back over. Cincinnati on the half boards, tries to cut to the center. Saved by Caleb. Puck comes out, not out far enough though yet. And Caleb makes the save. Carshield making a change. Got Kaiser and Pennington coming out with Givens and Lacasse. 37 seconds left on this power play for Cincinnati. Pennington plays it around the player. He's going to get on the forecheck. Tries to lift a stick. Shiloh able to at least bother them, keep the puck down in their zone a little longer. Now Cincinnati looks to break out. Cross ice pass. Chipped by Kaiser. Now Cincinnati just throws it deep into the Carshield zone. Lacasse is going to go over and get that in the corner. Ties the guy up. Kaiser tries to throw it towards the blue line. Does not get out, though. 8 seconds left on this penalty. 4 seconds. Shot blocked in the skates. Pennington off the boards. Pennington. Oh, up to Berryman. Berryman tries to get a chip, unable to do so. High stick. Givens over to Kaiser. Can't catch that one, though. Now goes in far corner. Givens is going to go back and pick it up. Givens, head up, passes up to Kaiser. Kaiser chips towards the center. Now Berryman's going to pick it up, takes it towards the net, makes a move. Goalie makes a great save as puck comes out. Pickering makes a great defensive play. Shot, blocker down towards the corner. Pickering picks that up in the corner, gets the puck up to Pennington. Pennington hit from behind. And Cincinnati throws the puck in. Pickering going to pick it up, rims it around the boards. Not out, though. Out to the point. Long shot. Blaine picks it up. Tries to chip it towards the... JR on the forecheck. JR strips the puck, goes in to a 1-on-2 shot. Oh, good save by the goalie. As JR had a nice little strip right at the blue line and was able to take it in. Had pressure coming, so he had to take a shot quicker than he probably wanted to, which made the goalie be able to make a save. Rouse, Ridgway, Miller, JR, and Stanley. Face off won by, we'll say Carshield this time. Stanley gets hooked. Stanley out to the point. Ridgway, shot towards the net. Deflected a couple times, and now we got two guys tied up. We got two guys tied up face to face. They couldn't get loose behind the play, so ref's just not paying attention there. Face off. Call that a draw. Shot towards the corner, blocked. Kaiser threw it out towards the neutral zone. Not far enough for icing, though. Good forecheck by Barth. Now Cincinnati reverses behind their own net. Long stretch pass. Hits. He batted it down, and it went to our own player, so that's a hand pass. Fans upset about that, but it was the right call. Rouse tries to tie his guy up, takes the puck into the corner. Cincinnati. Ridgway comes away with it, takes it behind the net. Ridgway going to go for a little skate. Long pass. Chipped. Kaiser's going to go in and pick that up. Kaiser reverses. Out to Rouse. Rouse takes a shot. Rouse takes a shot, chips off the stick of one of the Cincinnati players and goes over the netting into the seats. .10:26 left here in the third period. Carshield 3-2. Ref again, really concerned with face-offs tonight. Shot, saved by the goalie. Springer, centering pass. Pass out to Ridgway. Ridgway shot, another save by the goalie. Barth gets there. Barth passes out to Rouse. Rouse walks back to Barth. Barth right to the top of the slot. Over to Ridgway. Ridgway fans on it. Springer right to the slot again. Springer fighting hard below the goal line. Takes it into the corner. Shot and a goal. Good shift there by Carshield as they controlled that play. Puck stayed down low pretty much the whole time, other than a couple times that puck came out to Rouse and Ridge to just put it right back down towards the goal. So Carshield takes a 4-2 lead here with 9:53 left. Face-off one back by Carshield, thrown into the Cincinnati zone. Now Cincinnati gets it to the neutral zone, clears it down, and slides on goal, and Cable is able to cover it up. So same team tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the morning at Recplex South, Rink A. So if anybody wants to have a nice early morning, come out and join us. Carshield chips off the boards. Going to be an icing, as does not stop before the goal line. Face off one back by Cincinnati. Shot. That time they shot over the head of Flogger as he was going down to block it. Puck down into the corner. Good stick by Gibbons. Now Cincinnati has it on the half boards. Schultz pushes it. That is a bad call. As Schultz just out muscles his guy, and he gets a penalty for it. So ref's been rough the whole game. He's struggled this whole game. And anyway, it goes to a 2-minute power play for Cincinnati. Carshield will have to kill another one off. Puck goes down into the corner. Out onto the half boards by Cincinnati, out to the point. Good block in the skates of Blaine. Now puck down into the corner. Cincinnati out to the point. Too far as pitcher's putting pressure all over his guy. That was going to be a They go Coop. So after a major penalty, which we disagree with, we got a 5-on-3 for Cincinnati. We got a lot of upset people here in this rink. Carshield looking to kill off a 5-on-3 for a minute, second, then they're going to have to kill off a 5-minute major. Cincinnati looking for a bump pass, not there. Now out, shot, saved by Caleb. Cincinnati chipped off the boards. Pickering tries to get there. Now below the net. Cincinnati out to below the goal line again. Now again to the corner, out to the point. 33 seconds left on the 5-on-4 or 5-on-3. Down low to the corner again. Out in the skates, so no shot. Blaine. And that goes in, so 4-on-3. That will kill the minor penalty, and then we have a 3-minute, 55-second major still to kill off. So 3:55 left here in this major penalty to Mike Pitcher, as Mike is gone for the game after a bad call by the ref. It should not have been a major. You got a minor penalty, but even the Cincinnati fans are agreeing with me that should not have been a major penalty. 7 minutes left in the game. Cincinnati skates through the neutral zone, drops to nobody. Now set up into the skates. Schultz pushes it to the corner, now chips it out. Coop's going to get on his horse, and he's going to beat him there. Interference! Yeah! As Coop beats the interference and puts it up, and Carshield goes up 5-on-3 with a shorthanded goal with 3:18 left in this penalty. Cincinnati won the draw. Kaiser gets back, sends it out to the point. Shot, save. Caleb. Five 4 now, 3:07 left as Cincinnati able to score 2 on the power play. One was a 5-on-3. Ridgeway back out of the zone. Cincinnati regroups in their own zone. Now through the neutral zone into the skates. Oh. Cincinnati throws it all the way in. Rouse goes back and picks it up. Rouse stops, sets up, passes over to Miller. Miller off the glass, not out. Still not out as Rouse tries to chip it up too. Miller fighting on the blue line. Good stick by Pennington. Now Rouse, now Miller. Player able to get it out. Pennington makes a break. He's got 2. He's got 2. Take that pass. And Cincinnati just chips it in below the goal. Caleb tries to tee it up, goes to Pickering. Pickering over, chips it high off the glass, or high in the air over to Pennington. Forechecker. Puck goes back to Blaine. Blaine picks it up in his own zone. 2 minutes left here on this penalty. Blaine chips it way up in the air. Now thrown in all the way down. Caleb makes a good save and ties the puck up. 5:14 left here in this game, 5-4. Minute 34 left on the major penalty to Mike. Pitcher. Again, game has been eventful as we've had one shorthanded goal against us today, and then we had 2 power play goals, and we have a minute 38 left here in this major penalty. Cincinnati out on the D, out on the point. Chip below the goal line. Cincinnati goes out. Cincinnati walks through. Shot over the net. 1:08 left here. Out to the point. Walks. Back down to the half boards. Down low below the goal line. Cycled back down low. Deeded below the goal line. 44 seconds left. Shot. Glove saved by Caleb. Flogger takes the face off. D to D pass. Rolls off the defenseman's stick. Out to the point. Shot. Got through. Probably didn't get all the way through. It looks like it got deflected right before. Now Givens picks it up. Throws it out towards the blue line. Not far enough yet. Onto the half boards. Back down low to the corner. Givens pushes his guy into the boards. 8 seconds left here in the major penalty. Springer picks that puck up, bouncing on him, gets it over to Flogger. Flogger makes a move, gets pulled down. Offsides! And that is called. Puck goes over in the corner. Shot. Cincinnati beat our player there. Was able to get a shot off there. 3:20 left here in this game. Ridgway falls down on the end boards. Now Berryman pushes his guy down, but with one hand, so no call. That was a one-handed push. 3:07 left here in this game. 3:07 left here in this game. 5-4 Carshield lead. Carshield has he left block. Face off. One back. Ridge. The refs aren't gonna, or the fans aren't gonna let that one go after they got it called earlier. 3:01 left here in this. Face off. One. Call that a draw, but Cincinnati controls. Puck goes all the way in and icing. .253 left as this game has really slowed down in the last 8 minutes. Face off. One back by Carshield. Miller puts the puck down into the corner. Berryman takes it around the net. Berryman still with the puck. Cycles down low. Miller tries to get down there, unable to get so. Now Cincinnati's defenseman is going to try to skate it out. They do so. Cross ice pass, and that's going to be an icing. So 2:33 left here in this period, or in this game, I should say. New unit out for both teams. One back. Good block by Flogger. It's probably Flogger's 5th block shot this game. Now Barth, able to get that puck out. Chipped in on goal. Caleb's just going to hold it. Flogger picks it up, chips it up high. Puck's going to go all the way down. No icing. Schultz in on the forecheck, surprises his defenseman as I don't think he thought he was there. And now puck still stays in the zone as the Cincinnati's pass hit their defenseman's feet. Now they take it into the Carshield zone. Flogger has it. Flogger just chips it out. Good team defense there as Flogger just chips the puck down again. No icing. Barth going to get there. Barth putting pressure on their players. Barth steals that puck. Now trying to keep it down into the offensive zone. Pass off the back of the net. Long pass. It's going to be an icing. Minute 13 left here in this game. 5-4 Carshield lead. Ouch. And looks like Cincinnati is going to call a timeout. So minute 13 left. Cincinnati going to call a timeout. I'm going to guess that Cincinnati is going to be looking to pull their goalie once they gain possession. 1:13 on the clock. Barth gets tripped on the faceoff. Puck goes down into the corner. Barth on it down in the corner. Puck does come out. Now and we are going to have, not sure what's going on, and they are going to, and they're going to go to the box. So we have power play here for the last 53 seconds. .6 seconds left in the game. 5-3 Carshield lead. Carshield on the power play. Refs drop the puck. Blaine throws it down low. Barth takes it down into the corner. Springer there as well. Springer looking there. Cincinnati just trying to tie it up. We got two. Shot from the point. Looking for either a tip or a rebound and got through. Barth takes the body. Blaine throws it up in the air. 17 seconds left. Goalie's pulled. 10 seconds left. Oh, good block by their player. Shoot! And a goal. So 6-4 win for Carshield, as there's a goal right before time expired. And that is it. So we do have a player down on the ice as he was mobbed right at the last minute by Cincinnati. This will be an interesting handshake line, as we heard that they had some pushing and shoving after the game versus the Blues this morning. So, shall be interesting. So, 6-4 win. Lots of penalties on both sides. Major penalty for Mike Pitcher, which should not have been a major penalty. That was just a case of Mike being a bigger player than the opponent, and was a wrong call. So we are back at it tomorrow morning at 8:30 in the morning from Recplex South Rink A.